Good afternoon, students. Here we are for the third chapter of course called Project Management from Gelila International Seminary. My name is Obsa, and I have tried to introduce myself in previous classes, and we have discussed, and the third chapter tries to discuss project management cycle. In this chapter, we are going to see all the project management cycles. All projects have passes through different phases, such as planning, designing, execution, as well as closure of a project. This what we call project management life cycle has a process of what we call planning, a process of what we call designing, execution, as well as what we call closure of a project. This process involves of what every project is, where project life cycle differ from project to project. Yes. Project management cycle also reflects a key knowledge of area of project, including scope. Yes, project management tries to see the project life cycle or reflects the knowledge of project, including the scope, communication, risk, information, time, human resource, quality, and the procurement are some what you call scopes or what you call key knowledge areas of project management cycle. Project management cycles help us to manage project. Yes, therefore the importance of project management cycle is, the first one is to manage the project efficiently as well as effectively. Yes, this is a project passes through various states or phases, which is known as life cycle, as we have seen in different previous chapters. Life cycle is a course of changes that place during the performance or operation of a project. Yes. Therefore, project life cycle involves of different what you call cycle. That means they guide you to manage projects starting from planning up to completion. That means project what you call management cycle goes from planning up to what you call execution or at the end of the project. According to Project Management Institute, project management cycle is a framework around all project management activities are structured. Yes, Project Management Institute tries to define project management cycle as it was defined to try to discuss about the framework around all projects as well as activities such as structured. Project management cycle is a process through which project is initiated, planned, controlled, and closed. That means there was initiation, there was planning, there was controlling, as well as there is what? Closing of project. Project management cycle is different from what? Project life cycle. Project life cycle differs from project to what? Project. While project management life cycle remains the same for all projects. You see, when you talk about project life cycle differs from project to project, while project management remains the same on all projects. The first step in project management life cycle is initiation, is the first stage. That means the project management is assigned through project character, as we've seen about project character in previous chapter. The second point after initiation, it is all about project planning. Yes, the project should be what? Planned. Yes, the project will be planned. That means project planning is followed by project initiation. After initiation was completed, we are going to proceed to project what we call planning. Planning ensures activities performed during what? Execution phase. The project can probably sequenced, resourced, executed, as well as controlled in case of project planning. Yes. While discussing about planning, we have to know the following point. The first one is creating resource plan. You have to create a resource plan. After creating a resource plan, creating what? Financial plan. The financial plan precedes with creating quality of the plan. Quality of plan precedes with creating of risk planning. After that, there is creating of acceptance of a plan, and creating of communication plan are the thing. Creating of resource plan is to start the project, you need to plan various resources. Creating financial plan creating quality of the plan. That means the quality of your plan can determine or critical for business or delivery of a project. Creating of a risk plan is for feasible project risks are documented. Therefore, after this one, after that's what we call project design proceed. Project design. After developing effective plan, the project manager or a person who is responsible for the project should create what? Project design. Therefore, project design is logical design in the phase. But what you have seen is the same to the after planning in case of there is importance elements of designing a phase. The first one is you are going to make functional hierarchy diagrams. You may develop screen layout of diagrams, entity relationship diagrams, business what you call diagrams, table of business rules may be illustrated in your what you call design. From those, for example, let me discuss one of two pointers. For example, the screen layout diagram. These diagrams show a lot of elements on computer screen by clearly demonstrating their features. For example, the second entity relationship diagram, their symbols are used to represent each defined what? Groups and establish what? Relationships which are involved in the projects. The next one is project testing, which is proceeding project design. Project testing involves of observing, yes, this may involve of observing the project, may involve of assessing the project, may involve of reporting the progress of the project. Therefore, this project testing is inspecting and testing phase. It is very important progress and successful in the project. The next one is project development, is other step. In this phase, project management cycle, the project is monitored as well as controlled. The project will be monitored as well as controlled. Yes, this is what you are going to see. Under case of project development, you need to see different phases. There are different points that you need to consider while undertaking in this phase. The first one is schedule control. Yes, that means time. Yes, schedule control. The second one is cost control. The third one is functional or scope control is the third thing. When talk about schedule control, it is the current status of the project schedule and the factors that lead to schedule changes, whether there was slightly changes or total changes. Cost control tries to discuss about inspecting and controlling of various actual costs from estimated cost of the budget. Functional scope control includes determining the scope of projects in terms of quality and inspection of projects. The other one is process control under this one. This tries to discuss engineering activities of projects while dealing with mechanism and procedures to maintain outputs. The final thing is project closure. That means after all those processes, the project will be closed. Yes. When you fulfill your commitment of your project, the term of the quality, timeline, cost, approval, and returns of the project will be what? Closed. Yes. Project closure is the final stage of what? Project management cycle. There are two activities that are involved in project closure. The first one is closeout activities, is what it calls closeout activity. Identifying outstanding of project activities and business is what we call closeout activities. The second one is review of your what we call completion of a project is what we call project control or project closure of the end of the project management cycle. Maybe when we are discussing about project management cycle, we are going to answer the major questions. The first question that you are asking yourself or your organization is, does the project results benefit? What kind of benefit we get from the projects? Does the project accomplish its objective? Does the project adhere relevant guidelines as well as standards? Did the project deliverable meet the quality of the criteria? Was the project accepted and appreciated by customers and clients? These are the major questions that we are going to answer. Therefore, in project management cycle, you are going to see such things, or we are going to answer such question. For example, a person of project management scholars called Rita tries to define project management cycle depending on the size, scope, and project stage, followed by both small and large projects. And according to this person, or called Rita, he said project management life cycle is a systematic process. He said it is a systematic process. Person called Rita tries to define it is a systematic process. Define project management life cycle like this. He said it is the nature of size. We discuss project depending on their size, or systematic process of planning. He said it is a systematic process of what you call planning. And before planning, we have to initiate ourselves. And this planning leads us to what you call execution or implementation of a project. And there is what you call closure. This is a person called Rita try to define. I hope you are clear with this one. Then this course was prepared by Gelila International Seminary, a course called Project Management. And therefore, in this chapter, as I have said, we have tried to look about project management life cycle definitions, which was given for that one. And we've seen the cycles which are involved in project management cycle. I hope we are clear with this one. If we are clear, we are going to proceed to the second topic of our today class. Our today class tries to discuss about project planning. Previously, we have tried to see project planning in one topic. Here, we are going to see project planning as one chapter. Project planning is a systematic process. Yes, it is systematic process. The same to that here. It says it is systematic process or scientific. That means it includes different steps. Yes, includes of different steps. Project planning also different steps. Estimate size, technical scope, associated risks, and fulfillment commitment of all projects. Project planning helps organization to complete what? It is projects within what you call time required and budget required. These are the major things that you are going to see. Therefore, project manager has different tools. There are different tools to make plan. Yes. There are from those tools, for the first one is plus or what you call minus interesting tool. We are going to see one by tool. The second one is cost or benefit tool. The second one is force field analysis is the third. The fourth one is cash flow analysis or forecast is the major tools those managers use in order to make plan. In order to make, someone uses this one, someone uses this one, someone uses this one. It depends on your type of projects. The second one is concepts of project planning. The term project planning consists of two words, project as well as planning. The same to that of project management. Here, project plus planning. Yes. Project is non-routine activity which is undertaken well-defined goals, objective. Yes. Whereas planning is deciding in advance of course of action to accomplish undertaken projects. Planning is an integral part of what? Any business. Without planning, we are not going to accomplish any objective or any goal. This is what you are going to be. There are different scholars. For example, Peter Drucker defined planning as management function, includes decision and action to ensure future results. For example, Coles and Donald person, they have tried to define planning as advance what to do, how to do, when to do, and how to do. Yes. Therefore, planning involves of estimation of cost, allocation of resources. This is a roadmap for a project. Therefore, project planning has elements. Yes. If we see, the second one is elements of project planning. There are major elements. Yes. The first one is project schedule. Project schedule is the first element. Project schedule are there, yes. Project scope are there, scope of your project, yes. Project objective are there, yes. Objective of your project will be illustrated there. Project schedule are there. Project resource, yes, resource required for the project are there. Project team, that means teams which are undertaken in the project are there. Therefore, all those things are the basic elements of project planning. No one or any one of these can exist without interdependence of each other. Therefore, when we talk about elements of what we call project planning, it may involve of those things. The first one, as I've said, project scope. It may involve of purpose of particular project. Project objective tries to detail description of desired result of the project. Project schedule tries to define resource required for the project. Project resource is after available resource for completing of the resource. And a project team refers to a group of individuals employed to complete the goal. The next one is steps of project planning. Project planning has steps, yes. These are the 4 steps that we are going to see. The first one is setting objective. You are going to set your objective, yes. The second one is identifying your, what you call, objective. Developing of what you call your schedule is the third step. And as well as making supportive what? Plans. These are the major. For example, setting objective and goals is involves of defining desired outputs, project and identifying the needs and expectation of stakeholders. When identifying the project's deliverable after setting project goals and objectives, project manager needs to identify project deliverables. Developing to the project schedule is estimate the resource and amount required to complete the task. Developing supporting plans is the first step of supporting plan. Human resource plan, the human resource plan may lay down size and the structure of the project team are the major thing. Communication plan, the communication plan determines the channel of flow of communication. That means whether it is formal or whether it is informal, the kind of communication or the quality of the communication determines the way we achieve our goals. The risk management plan is also seen. That means it is associated with the risks with particular projects, and risk management identifies the risk associated with particular project and prescribe measures to overcome the projects. Therefore, if you have seen, the final topic for this chapter is type of project plan. Yes, type of project plan. As we said, project planning involves the preparation of number of plans such as financial plan, quality plan, contingency plan, communication plan. The first one is financial plan. Yes, it is financial plan. You are making your financial plan. The second one is quality plan. Is the second types of what you call project plan. The third one is contingency plan. Is a plan which is used for making contingent plans. The third one, communication plan. What kind of communication we are going to implement in the project? Yes. Procurement plan. Procurement plan is a plan. What kind of person, how many person we are going to hire and we are going to allocate for that resource. Therefore, requirement for project types of plan is this one. What are the major requirements of project planning? In this case, there are different requirements for project planning. Yes. The first one, project plan is essential successful for project because it defines the project scope, it aids the management, it provides basic operation of the project, it enables management by exception, provides standard for measurements, provide basis for coordination, provides and maintains stability of what? The work. It helps for navigation of what? Change. Promote healthy environment of the working environment. These are some what you call plans that help us to achieve organizational goal. The next one is project planning tools. Yes. Previously, we have seen different managers use different kinds of tools. From those tools, the first one is plus or minus interesting tools. The main goals of valuable what you call tools used to weigh the pros and the cons of decision taken carry out of what? The project. That means whether positive or negative impact in the course of action. That's what we call plus or minus interesting. The second one is cost-benefit analysis, is the second tool. The project planning is used to assess what? Cost involved in particular project and compare them with estimated benefit. Force field what? Analysis. This project planning tool was developed by Kurt Lewin. Cash flow forecast may help us to determine the future financial liquidity, profitability, project over 4 period. Yes, these are the most. The final one, project organization. Project organization is the final topic for this chapter. Project organization, one is the most crucial part of project, what you call planning. This is the structure or design for successful execution of the project. It provides complete what? Framework for project and ensure the project arranged in a manageable structure. That means whether the project is arranged in manageable structure or not. This is the first step of project organization is project design to which the course process flows. This is what you've seen. The individual who is responsible for project organization are directors of the project. Yes? Who are responsible. The first one is director of the project. The main goals of project team. These are responsible organizing the project. Steering what you call committee. Committee established for specific line staff or employees. What you call matrix project organizations. The main goals of pure project organization. The final one, project structure. Every project has what? A structure. It depends on effectiveness and project structure. Project structure tries to define framework for activities performed by the project team to accomplish what? Goal of the project. Therefore, you can design project structure by formulating the project structure, which involves of arrangement of project activities in various subtasks. There's what you call, by depending on what you call subtasks or tasks. This is what you call project structure. Who are the key personnel of project? When you talk about projects, who are responsible or individual personnel? They are executive steering committee, government boards might be there, stakeholders, program manager, project management. This all depends on the type of organization or type of projects. I hope you are clear with this one. We have seen about resources in the previous chapter, but for project management life cycle, resource can be material resources, machine resources, money, or manpower. These are the resources. I hope your work breakdown structure is other topic. When we talk about work breakdown structure, it refers to breakdown of large complex work structure into what? Small double tasks. Under this one, work structure or work breakdown structure. This is breaking down what you call large complex work structure into what? Small structures in order to achieve the organizational objectives. Therefore, when we summarize the class that we have today, the first we have seen about project planning, we have seen project management life cycle, we have seen project planning, project structure, and so on. I hope you are clear with what we have discussed in this class. This course was prepared by Gelila International Seminary, course called Project Management. I hope we have come with 4 chapters. I hope next time we are going to summarize our course. If you have any question, you are welcome. Thank you and see you other time.